This video is a continuation of the first video, which was demonstrating how to use a pastry cutter. And this second part will continue to show how to make the pie crust. I have my blended up flour and Crisco that I took out of the refrigerator, and it is cold, and I have a 1/4 cup of ice cold water. I will go ahead and start adding the water and then stir that up. We want that to start sticking together to form large crumbles. You have to judge consistency on after the 1/4 cup. You might need to add an extra tablespoon of ice cold water, and it should look about like this. We've got some pretty good sized clumps there, so I think we're about right. And we'll form that together. It is sticking pretty good. I think it's probably about the right consistency. Sticky enough to pick up the crumbles on the bottom of the bowl. This is usually something that you do with 2 hands, but I'm doing it one-handed. Okay. You have most of it sticking together. Then you want to form a ball with it. Again, this is normally something you would use both hands to do. I'm not going to be able to do that here. So I'll try using my mat to help pat this into a nice tight formed ball. Generally, the idea is to get the cracks out of it, but pie crust can be one of those finicky things that takes several tries, so we might not have all the cracks out of this. A lot of patting. Okay, we're going to call that good enough. Set that off to the side. Sprinkle some flour on our mat. I'm generally pretty liberal with the flour because I don't like my pie crust sticking to my mat. Plenty of flour on the bottom and plenty of flour on the top. Start the rolling the pie crust out. A little bit from each direction. Try to keep your circle even. Continue this process until your pie crust is maybe 1/8 of an inch thick, possibly thinner than that. And then Your pie crust is ready to set into your pie plate.